cut off my hair, carefully sealed it in a bag, and I dyed my hair and eyebrows, changing their color, poured disinfectant on the floor, wiped away every trace that I had ever been here. Then I picked up a hammer and slammed it hard into my own face. I did all of this to disappear completely, make everyone believe it was my husband who got rid of him. I maxed out his credit cards, bought a bunch of luxury goods and hid them, making it look like he was in a financial crisis. Then I purchased a life insurance policy with him as the beneficiary. I also approached our pregnant neighbor, confided in her about being a victim of domestic violence, and made her believe I invited her over to my house. When she went to the bathroom, I secretly took her bodily fluid, enough to prove I was pregnant. Created a fragile persona, pregnant woman, used by her husband. Everything was perfectly set on our wedding anniversary. After confirming he had left the house, I staged a crime scene. I wrote a 300-line staged diary, starting from when we first fell in love, turning it into a tragic and violent story. In the diary, he was a cold, abusive monster. I was the helpless, terrified wife. Then, I put the diary in the oven and burned it just enough to make it look like he tried to destroy the evidence. I deliberately left clues for the police, then disappeared, changed my hairstyle, moved to a new city, rented a small apartment, and waited for him to get arrested. Sure enough, everything went as planned. The police began piecing the clues together. Every piece of evidence pointed to him. But after I vanished, he didn't panic at all. He smiled in front of the cameras, even took selfies, cheek minus to minus cheek with another one. His wife was missing, and he didn't look the slightest bit worried. Public outrage exploded. The media unanimously labeled him a scumbag. To save his image, he hosted a candlelight vigil that very night. And right then, her pregnant neighbor showed up holding her baby, publicly yelling at him, accusing him of abusing a pregnant woman. The scene erupted into chaos. Jhoan, he fled into a police car in panic. When questioned by the police, he claimed he didn't know that neighbor. They showed him a photo of me and her, looking like close friends. My blood was found in the kitchen too. He tried to argue he was being framed. Then came the credit card statement, listing all the luxury goods he had supposedly purchased. The deadliest blow, the insurance policy, with him as the sole beneficiary. Now, all the evidence screams he killed his pregnant wife. He was speechless, shattered the glass in his hand. After the police left, he forced himself to calm down. He had to find out the truth. He remembered the brown cabin. When he opened it, he was stunned. It was full of men's luxury items. If the police found this, he'd never be able to prove his innocence.